first of all, I've got this jar of honey, and if anybody wants a little bit more honey over their pita bread, I will do that for you. I can give you a little bit more. Did you know that Israel was called the land of milk and honey? And originally they thought, that was the honey of the dates and the pomegranates, the figs, the dates, that kind of gives a real sweet taste. But they have excavated a place in Palestine, Israel area, that they have found honeycombs that were 3 layers high. This is according to Science Today, and they know now that in 956 BC, that's way before Christ was born, they were cultivating bees, and they had honey there. So you are eating something that's been around for a very, very long time. Not that this was cultivated in 956 BC, but that bees and their nectar was something that was really appreciated. So on your plate we have the pita bread, because the bread, and we have the honey. And then I want to ask you, what do you see? What is this? What piece of clothing is this most like? Would you put this, does this look like something you put on your feet? Yes. A hat. Exactly. This is a hat. And in the Jewish custom of Purim, this is a recipe that the Jewish people make to remind them of Purim. And Purim celebrates or remembers Haran, and this is Haran's hat, okay, in the time of captivity.
Isaiah offered his lunch to Jesus.
He did?
Yep, and
Jesus and his friends were celebrating Passover right next door. I peeked in the window and saw him washing their feet.
Shalom Havarim, Shalom Havarim, Shalom, Shalom, till we meet again.
You else want to try in Hebrew? Okay, well, let's go do it together. Ready? Shema, Israel.
Jewelry shop in town, but there's a big demand for jewelers. Everyone seems to want jewelry these days, and in order to be a good jeweler, you have to have good artistic ability and nimble fingers. So did you all head here out of town to welcome that Jesus character? I was delivering a gold bracelet to the home of a wealthy merchant here in town. Jesus and his friends were celebrating Passover right next door. I peeked in the window and saw him washing their feet. And he says he's the Son of God, the Messiah. Why would God's Son be washing feet, a job for servants? I'm ready for all of this nonsense about Jesus to be finished. They crucified him, right? But even that won't make him go away. Now his friends are saying he's risen from the dead. His body is missing. Do you think his friends stole the body just to get people talking?
Don't talk to my son. I heard you talked to him out of his lunch today. I packed him a nice little lunch, just right for a small boy. 5 loaves and 2 fishes, and you ended up eating it.
I think there's been a mistake.
Are you saying you didn't eat his lunch?
Well, I guess I did, but so did more than 5,000 people.
Now you're just making fun of me. How could 5,000 people eat my sweet little Hosea's lunch?
Jesus did it.
Jesus took your lunch?
Jesus was teaching, and it got late. The people were hungry, and we didn't have any food. Hosea offered his lunch to Jesus.
Did?
Yep, and Jesus blessed the bread when he broke it.
Hosea's right. Everyone ate and ate and ate. You should hear how they're all bragging about your wonderful bread.
Oh, it's nothing. My mother has it.
We had 12 of these baskets left. I just delivered one to a poor window at the edge of town.
That are important to the Hebrew people. I wonder, does anyone know what this is?
A candle!
A candle, you are exactly right. You forgot Malia? Malia? A menorah. It is a menorah. You are exactly right. And this is called a Hanukkah menorah. And Hanukkah menorahs have 9 candles. Does anyone know why they have 9 candles?
To celebrate!
To celebrate. Exactly. You know what we're celebrating? We are celebrating Hanukkah. They are celebrating God. You are exactly right. And light. So typically in synagogues, there is a synagogue menorah. And a synagogue menorah